Hey guys, JV here. Excited you're with me. Thanks so much for watching the show today. Today we got the books Note Air here, which is going to be fun. We're going to talk about it here in a second. But just real quick, I wanted to send a shout out to Voya, my deep guide, because what happened is I was going to do all this like kind of live when I opened it. But when I opened the box up, and I just got to tell you, and I got into the BOOXNote Air, the stylus was off. I couldn't calibrate it. It wouldn't work. So I went to the Books Facebook group and I posted, does anybody know how to do this? And a couple people, Adam, Lucinda, a couple other people put, hey, maybe you can do this or that. And then Voya said, well, take out the nib and factory reset it and start over. And I did, and guess what? It's working. So my deep guide, if you guys haven't watched Voya, he's amazing. In fact, he did mention that within the week, this week, early next week, he's going to do his normal deep guide on this device. What I want to do in this video is an unboxing, but we're going to go, since it's already unboxed, I'm going to talk about a couple things that I'm not really that excited about with the device and things that are, and then we'll do a writing test. First of all, I don't like the fact that I got to stick it in the case. The reMarkable 2 actually comes with a magnetic holder, which I think is better. I just like the magnet better. I think the magnet on the pin is better. And this isn't a comparison. I'm just telling you because this is what everybody's looking for, right? And I think the magnet on the pin is not very good on the books. I can't get it to stick very good. So it's just not, it's not good. It's kind of cheap. This kind of reminds me of the reMarkable 1 stylus. It's okay, but it's kind of cheapy. Yes, this is the pin with the eraser on it for the reMarkable. It's a little stronger, but that really holds. The form factor is much better. I think it's more well thought out with the reMarkable, where this, you kind of got to stick it to this thing with tape, and then it sticks on here, and then this kind of goes on here, and it just doesn't hold very well. So that's a little downer for me. Obviously, it's got a front light, which is great for your eyes, which is important. And now I want to get into the writing because that's why everybody's here for the video, right? So like I said, I was going to do the writing like live, like I had never done it before. That's the first thing that I was going to do. But because I couldn't get it to work right, I was a little frustrated. And so I want to line these up so we make sure we got them good here. So what I want to do is just do some writing. So as you can see, I have the stylus up. I'm just going to go ahead and erase that. And the stylus, to me, I don't have it comes with a screen protector, so we can put that on there eventually, and it's going to write, and it doesn't have a bad feel. It's kind of a squeaky feel, but one thing you'll notice is the lag isn't too bad. Like, it's pretty quick. Like, if we look at both the reMarkable, okay, to that, oh, let me put a pin on, to it, it's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. The nib is a little bit harder, but it's definitely better than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's not, I don't want to say it's not like the reMarkable. It's different. I think the reMarkable nib makes a big difference. But they're very similar. It's just the reMarkable has a little bit different screen than this device does, right? And then when you put when you put a screen protector on here, it's going to soften it. And really, the comparison is not the reMarkable. It's kind of like the SuperNote to me a little bit. It's a little bit like the SuperNote. So when you see it, there is no lag. Let's take that off. We don't need that. There isn't much lag, right? See, it's pretty good. And I'm going to zoom in. Let me go ahead and get my other lens here so we can look at it. And you can kind of see. So let's zoom in. Let me erase all this. And let's zoom in. And we'll take a look at it so you can kind of see. So this is, let's erase all layers. And we'll go ahead and zoom in. Okay, this is with the 90 millimeter lens on. So you can kind of really get a good look at this. Let me erase all the layers here. And then you can kind of see exactly what this looks like. So we're going to do an A, B, C. So it's not bad. You can see that it actually writes pretty quick and pretty fast. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the reMarkable. We'll move that over. We'll bring the reMarkable in. Okay, and let me get the focus right on this. So we're okay. So we can go, here's the reMarkable. That's not the best focus. This is a 90mm lens, so it makes it a little challenging. Hold on. Here's the reMarkable. Let me erase all. A, B, C. You can kind of see the reMarkable is a little bit quicker, I think, and you can kind of tell that by looking at that. Here we are overhead. I have both on each side. I'm going to do an ABC just so you can kind of see. Again, the nib is a little hard here, a little glassy. It's not reMarkable quality, but it's close. And then I'll show you A, B, C, plus. So I do feel that the reMarkable as a writer is a little bit better. I'm going to tell you, it just feels better. But it's not a knock on the books. The books is actually a lot more impressive than what I thought. It's actually much better than I thought. I thought it maybe, I thought it would be really glassy feel. Now here's the deal. I do need to put a screen protector on here to get a feel for it, to feel the difference. This nib is pretty hard. What I would do is I would use the reMarkable nib with the device. I think that makes a difference. It makes it a lot closer. So let's put a screen protector on there and see if we can tell the difference. I definitely like the reMarkable nib on there. I like the reMarkable nib more. I think the stylus is a little weak, but with the screen protector on, it's not bad. It's not bad. I will tell you, I was very frustrated, very frustrated when I first did this. If it wasn't for Voya and my deep guide helping me, if you have issues, I think that's where Voya and this community can help you, like reset a device or something, which I had problems with. My verdict on the writing is not bad. I think you can judge from yourself. Please put in the comments below. I would change the stylus. I do not like this stylus. And the other thing I don't like is having to stick it in a case. I mean, these are little things, right? But I wish they had made that magnetic like the reMarkable. The reMarkable, you can kind of just stick it in here. And it just works, like it works. But, man, there's a lot of advantages to this device. It's small, you can carry it with you. You have the writing capacity, it does a lot of functionality. My deep guide Voya is going to get into the depth of that. But the question was, how does it write? Is it comparable to the reMarkable? That was the big question everybody wanted to know. It's not the reMarkable. It's not the reMarkable. But I don't think it's so far off that it's going to be too much of a challenge, especially if you would go to the reMarkable nib. I think I would get the reMarkable nibs and I would use it with this device, and I think you're going to be happy. I think you're going to have a good feel. The device works pretty good. I'm actually shockingly surprised. It was a big reversal. If you just saw this review a little while ago and how frustrated I was, oh my gosh, until Voya said, hey, do a hard restart. And by the way, if you ever have to do a hard restart on these devices, basically you just go into the settings, buy the user manual, and just hit reset, and then you can kind of reset it. But it's pretty good. I mean, I don't like the fact that you got to put a screen protector on it. There are some negatives, but all these devices have their negatives. Would I use it over my reMarkable? That time will tell. But I think this video helped a little bit on the writing. That's really what I wanted to show you. What do you think down below, especially when we zoomed in on the 90mm? Is the writing where you want it to be? And then we'll talk more about it this week as we break down these devices, I start using it more. But first, since out of the box, I was really frustrated with it. I couldn't get it to work. Just that, I don't think it was user error. It was just the way the device was. I don't like that I got to stick it to my thing, to the case. I wish it would have been like a magnet. And I'm not a big fan of the stylus. I wish it was a little more robust. The tip's hard. I definitely like the reMarkable stylus on it better, but it does work. And the magnet's it just doesn't, the magnet's no good on this thing. I mean, it's just kind of weak. This kind of feels plastically and weak compared to the reMarkable, which just does stay there. So I'm open. What do you think? I mean, what do you think? Is this your device? Do you think that BOOX Air is going to be the device for you now that you've seen the writing? It's not the reMarkable. It's not. But it's not horrible. And I think that's the main thing we need to know. All right, so leave in the comments below. What do you think? I'm excited to hear. All right, until tomorrow, I'll let you go. And thank you, Voya, my deep guide. Make sure you guys go sub him. He's amazing. He knows his stuff. And I guess later this week, he'll be doing a real deep guide on this, but I just wanted to get the writing in. See you tomorrow in the video. Go have a great one.